Woo! We are back, everyone.
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, sorry we're late.
Yo.
Hi.
Finished a little bit later and took us a little bit longer to get on here, but we're here. We're here, and the results are in. It has all concluded. JESC 23 and France have won.
Again.
They're literally the Sweden of Junior Eurovision now. You know, like
They are. They literally are.
But it's very strange that a country that is a host country that has won the last year, make that effort for winning again.
Yes.
It's like, relax, you have won. Just relax. Leave other countries like Spain.
But is this the first time? Is this the first time that the same country wins again?
No, Poland did it.
yeah,
No,
Poland did
Poland.
it. Poland did
Poland
it.
did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poland did it. Okay.
1819, was that right? No.
Mm.
17?
1920.
Is it 19?
17, 18.
17,
I don't
18?
I don't remember.
Wow,
I was not,
you lost Eurovision
and-
for.
Well, that we love Junior Eurovision.
Yeah.
not that much.
But
yeah.
people are also commenting a lot for so happy for Albania and stuff. But actually, there were many surprises, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, I
100%.
didn't expect that Netherlands will not be included in 10 and 12 points of other countries' jury points.
No.
We could have been wrong.
At some point, I even forgot, and I was thinking, like, what's happening with Netherlands? Why is nobody giving 10 at least?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm
It's very
really
unfair. The votes for Netherlands, I told Vince, like as it happens last year, that because last year, for example, La Festa was maybe my favorite song, and they don't deserve that 7th place. And something similar happens this year. I think they don't. I think that they deserve at least Netherlands a top 5.
Top 5.
At least.
I expected it. It was the only country that I was thinking. Netherlands and Armenia were the two countries, without being in my top 5 or not, were the two countries that I said I was thinking like they will be top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
same.
But also, can I say one voting about Armenia?
Sorry, that was me. Sorry.
What did Armenia do with the juries? They gave 12 points to Malta. They gave 2 points to the Netherlands. They gave...
It was a bit random, I'm not
It
gonna
was.
lie. I was quite
literally-
surprised.
Yes,
I
it
was like,
was
Malta?
very-
I
What?
smell something else than random.
Yeah.
What's that smell, Vin? We love that smell.
I'm salty now, guys. I'm so salty. So I'm...
I think it's more basic than that. I think it's not a question of money.
Wins.
It's
No,
just-
no, nobody...
Vince, why was it the Netherlands?
You're always
I
throwing
think-
out things.
Wait, I'm gonna clean it.
Vince, why we're talking about the Netherlands? I still don't understand. Where were the fireworks supposed to be that you said
Yes.
didn't happen?
Oh yeah, I've got
There
so
were
confused
2
on that.
fireworks next to the DJ, but one was up, and it was up for like a long time. It had to go down already earlier, and the other one never went up.
Okay.
That's why we lost.
I didn't.
No.
I didn't
No, I
notice.
didn't even. I noticed it, but it wasn't enough for me to be like. I thought maybe it wasn't.
Okay, no, don't worry.
Okay.
Stay here. Don't worry.
Gosh, Vince is getting emotional. He's losing.
Yes.
Yeah, he was a little bit.
He's lost his
He was.
head.
He was upset, a little bit
Yeah.
sad after the
Yeah.
results.
Why he's drinking and stuff.
But I was so excited because Spain was in the second
Yeah.
place that I don't care about him. I was
No,
like,
no. Spain, congratulations. Spain was my winner.
Spain was the winner?
having-
Really? After
It-
watching the performance or before?
Both,
yeah, no, all
both.
time.
Really?
He was saying Spain is my
See.
favorite. All time. He was saying
I
that.
am very proud of the UK being 4th.
Yes.
So
I
happy.
didn't want to
see them.
jinx it, so I kept quiet. But I'm so proud of those girls. When it
So
got emotional, I
happy.
was like, ah.
For them getting 10 and 12 and 10 and 12. And I just want to say, because nobody will say it, that FIA got the 4th biggest televoting.
Really?
Germany
Wow.
got 74, which is more than UK, more than so many
Netherlands.
others that are in the top 5. And I was
Yeah.
like, because she was not in the jury of 5 or 6 countries. And I was thinking, like, why are the juries reminding me so much of the adult Eurovision right now? Like, But
I know
yeah.
they gave us the same vibe. I was like, am I actually watching adult Eurovision now? What's going on? Apart from Ireland, I love that little girl. She was so funny.
Oh yeah. That
The
was-
France.
I can
Bless her.
tell you the jury and the televote points, the order of the favorite ones.
Paco, just before we actually dive into Junior Eurovision, can we just give your moustache a round of applause?
Thank you. How was the French song about mustache? I don't remember.
We are a mustache papa. Mustache papa.
Yeah,
I love that.
I'm glad that you like it because I don't like it too much, and I'm not pretty sure that I will repeat this look in the future. So
I think it's sick, man.
So let me take a
No, I
picture.
love it. Please keep it.
I
But
like it.
I sent you a picture. Don't make a picture to the
No.
screen, Georgie. Please.
But people on the chat are also asking, don't we think that Georgia was also robbed?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
For me, Georgia.
I had high hopes, but I got let
yes,
down.
100%. That result made no sense to me.
Yeah.
I had two songs that gave me goosebumps tonight, and Georgia was one of them. Yes, I'm biased because it was in my personal top 3 anyway. I will be honest, I was watching it with 3 other British people who didn't love it. And so as a result, they looked at me because when the song started, I was like, this is one of my favorites. They're like, oh, and then like halfway through, they all looked at me and they were like, this is one of your favorites. I'm like, yeah, it actually is. I think that result baffles me.
Yeah, I agree. I thought, like, from the get-go, you start looking at it and it was just captivating. Like, visually, it was so captivating. And their
Yes.
voices worked so well together as well. Like, some people were saying they weren't too sure about them being a trio, but I really liked that. And I think it gave something extra to the song. And yeah, visually, just amazing. I
I
really loved
can't
it.
lie, Georgia do pull through with the staging for Junior Eurovision. We
Yeah.
can't lie on that. They have some of the most prettiest staging. Just wish they'd
Where
do that for the normal Eurovision.
Yeah.
Where did they finish in the end? That's got to be one of their like lowest.
Can we do
songs.
if you agree, can we?
They were bottom 3, Shane.
Let's go through them, no? We should go through.
They were bottom 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
74 points.
Guys,
They were
why don't
bottom 3?
guys?
Go ahead, Paco, go.
Why don't we start from the bottom of the ranking of the positions, and we can in that way we can comment all the countries and all the results one after one. Ireland was in the last position, in the 16th position.
I
And
expected it.
with 42 points and 34 from the online televote and 8 from the jury.
How
I
many for
finished in
the
our
televote?
ranking.
Sorry, how many for the televote?
34. It was the fewer points from the televote was for Ireland, and the fewer points the fewer points of the jury was to Estonia.
Okay.
But Ireland being last, I even said it in our chat in Instagram when they finished. Didn't I say it? Like, I think that Ireland will be last. I know it's not shade. For me, it didn't make any sense that the girl from previous year came all of a sudden in the middle of the song from behind. And it was like, I saw on Twitter this gif of, have you seen this video of Nicole Scherzinger in America performing a duet? And she goes, and the guy takes the microphone and she starts singing the song and the guy goes on the back. That felt a bit like this to me.
Although, I don't want to be horrible, but I mean, as you said, Shane, in our chat, what did Sophie Lennon have to do with it live on stage?
Laura, I don't know what you're talking about. I never messaged that.
Yeah, girly. Girly.
No. I'm a big fan of Sophie, and I was really happy to see her coming back. But I was actually feeding off the room that I was with tonight, and all of them said when Sophie came on stage, they just said it didn't make any sense. Now I know
that's what I was going to say.
Liked it, but I was with other people, and I would understand if, for example, Sophie's name was in the title, like as in like
a future.
Sophie.
Yeah.
But like, and when Sophie, I'm sure there will be gifs made of this. When Sophie starts singing, like
Yeah. She has
There
a-
is somewhat of a side eye, but it's not deliberate. Obviously, they're obviously very, very good friends. It is. I don't know. It didn't add anything. It didn't add anything.
But she missed the notes somehow again, right? She was not completely fine with the
Sophie.
vocal. Yeah,
Sophie.
right? Yeah. She missed something.
I think that the high note,
You have to listen
She
to it
didn't.
back. It was not like amazing.
she didn't
Oh.
get it, in my opinion.
Okay.
It was something. It was a little bit disappointed because also last year because he was.
Her voice
Didn't-
was gone last year.
And she stopped. She
Yeah.
stopped the high note because she knew that she wasn't able to do it, and she stopped singing. And something happened this year because she was not able to do it perfectly. But
Yeah. I
they are-
liked it, but I don't think it was as strong as last year. For
No.
sure.
No,
I'm not
for sure not.
comparing the songs.
But,
let's go there.
Okay. If it was last, do you think it deserved last?
No, I think there was other songs that I just wouldn't.
Yeah.
I personally don't think that deserved last.
No, I don't think it deserved. I thought her dress, guys, like both of theirs, but her dress was incredible. Like I think it might be one of my favorite outfits. Seriously.
For me, it was a little bit too much.
Well, it
I
must
love-
have taken a long time to get in because when they did the peace song near the end, she had to keep it on.
But she had a broken arm, guys. She had a broken arm. That's why, maybe.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Yes, she got this red thing because, and that's why maybe because
thought it was
she
part of
couldn't
it.
put the white T-shirt in the chorus song.
I had no idea. I thought it was part of it.
Oh, okay. That
Well,
makes
can I
more
just say
sense
there
now.
were two songs that, well, three songs. I thought that elevated for me tonight. I thought Ireland was very good. I'm surprised it was last.
Me too.
For me, it was not one of my favorites. So
But
Next
if
one.
it wasn't your favorites, at the end of the song, did you think, oh, that was better than I thought it was going to be? Or were you like, yeah, it's still not really one of my favorites?
no,
Okay.
neither before, neither after. No.
So we will go to the next one,
Yes.
which is Estonia, which we already talked a bit, but I did expect that it will have a bit more jury votes.
I mean, it weren't bad for a debut. She's got a very good voice. I think I don't know if they'll come back because that's what the big question mark is. If they do come back to Junior Eurovision, they may have to go down the bubbly route. But yeah, I mean, as a debut, I thought it was fine. She actually gave me goosebumps with it. Just the fact that where it's second from last, I was a bit like, oh, that deserved a little bit more considering it's a debut. But
Yeah.
you never know.
I think they will come back. They wrote, I heard some like on Twitter something like the intention is to come back before the results, of course. But I hope they come back and get Lithuania and Latvia.
Yeah. I think if Estonia was like one of the favorites and it got that result, then I completely understand. But like no one was, well, as far as I could see, no one was saying like Estonia was top 5. Everyone appreciated that it was a quality first effort and everyone generally enjoyed the song. But had it been a favorite and got that result, I would understand why potentially the broadcaster would kind of withdraw. But yeah, it was a decent first effort.
Yeah, I agree.
What I didn't like about it was Estonia, that they use that columns. It was Estonia.
I think.
In the visuals, they use like a columns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
Why they use that background? What's the
Oh,
message?
I loved it.
I
I
don't.
loved it. It was like a prop. Yeah.
They use columns as they could use, I don't know, chairs or tables. I don't know. It's white columns. I don't know. I didn't understand that kind of visuals. That was the thing I didn't like most.
But I think I've seen one or two reactors react to this song. A lot of people commented on the similarity with the background of the first kind of half of the spider web. I didn't understand that either. It does look like a spider web.
Yeah, I
Cool.
thought it was a spider web. I fully thought it was a spider web.
Yeah.
Was it supposed to be a spider web?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
But also something I saw in the performance, like can't you just use the mini platform that go up? But they use it sometimes in the 5 last seconds of the song. Why they don't lift the artist up earlier? Like, oh my god, look at me! But like in Poland, they did it. In which one? They like use it in the
was
last
North
5
Macedonia.
seconds.
North Macedonia did it.
Portugal?
Poland did it.
Yeah, Portugal.
Maybe Portugal, they only
Poland.
use it in just the last 5 seconds.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
why?
use it more time because
Oh,
they give so
cathedral windows potentially. I don't know.
yeah, maybe, yeah, I think
Oh.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, it was lost on me.
Spider web, a TikTok clock.
That makes sense. Yeah, I guess it is cathedral windows. Yes.
let's go up
The next.
one more position. Georgia in 14th position with 74 points, 53 from the online votes and 21 from the jury.
I don't know what else people wanted from that song. Like,
I think not shading it, but I think that people wanted maybe something easier to learn because the song was very difficult for the year. I mean, I watched it, I loved it, but I will never listen to it. It's not.
It's not commercial. It's not a commercial song.
It's not. Yeah.
That could be. I think it's one of the most original songs of this edition.
Yeah.
It's the one that is more different than the others. And I don't know. I really like it. Each time I hear the chorus of the two guys.
Yeah.
The one guy was amazing. It was those vocals I have never listened to in Eurovision Junior. The one guy on the left, he was so good. And it was like he was motivating the others to sing. It's so
I like
good.
it, and also what I like a lot was the costumes. That seems it in totally white, like made of paper.
Yeah.
And the two boys with that fans, I don't know, giant things. I think the staging was interesting, and I think that the jury should appreciate that more and vote for them a little bit more. I think it's a little bit unfair that Georgia is in this low position, but
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand why it was so low.
For me, it's perfect. I think it was my 14th place. I'm like, it was, yeah, yeah. I didn't like it. It was interesting, experimental, but no.
I sound horrible saying, but I preferred last year's song for Georgia.
yes, absolutely, absolutely.
So much more.
I just couldn't. I don't know. I mean, staging was beautiful. The voices, okay, slay, but I just couldn't grasp it as much as everyone else could. Whereas last year, I was like, yeah, let's go. I couldn't grasp it, but they shouldn't have been bottom three.
Yeah, I think it must be the catchiness element to this because you're right. There are some really catchy songs this year, and I think people are more inclined to remember that and therefore vote. Because what position were they in the lineup?
Near the end, so they actually had a very good position.
Yeah. I thought they did better. Would do better than this. I thought maybe just above 10, or just under 10. I didn't think the third to bottom. So yeah.
So next one is Portugal.
Tonight, like this song was a song that was like fine, but tonight I watched it and at the end I looked at my friend and I was like, that is massively elevated for me. She could not have done anything more with that performance tonight. She should be very proud. Portugal should be very proud. She sold that song. I actually thought, for me, there was, like I said, there was 3 songs that massively elevated tonight. Portugal was one of them. At the end, I was like, that was very good.
Exactly, I agree. I didn't listen to it before. I watched it once or twice, and I thought like, and then today I watched it, and it was perfect. I mean, I have a Portuguese guy who texted me like, this will flop because what is she trying to say with those eyebrows being purple and undressing herself and stuff? And I was telling him yesterday, like, I guess it's the message. Maybe she has been judged for that, and that's why she's trying to belong. And then he was telling me, this is too complicated for Junior Eurovision. And I was telling him, like, maybe just enjoy the performance. It's your country.
I have to admit, that was the one song that no one talked for 3 minutes. I was, like I said, I was in a room with 3 other English people and no one talked during those 3 minutes. And I have to admit, at the end, it wasn't like everyone was like, bravo, bravo. But there was this moment where everyone was just watching her because she performed the hell out of that song.
I had no idea she'd moved from New Jersey to do The Voice Kids for Portugal. I had no idea.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that.
So she's from America.
That she had a very strong American accent, so I assumed that she either
I paid no attention.
No,
I've got to say
I didn't see it either.
I was busy cooking the chicken.
Yeah, I don't.
Then
For me, this was like my favorite. I enjoyed it.
Portugal.
favorite.
No, not my favorite.
Oh,
I understand.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
first. Nusha's favorite, Portugal.
What a surprise! I actually would be if I was, but no. Yeah, it wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. But I agree with what you said. What else would they have done with that? Like, you couldn't have been any better than what she gave with that song. So, I think the performance was interesting. But yeah, I didn't remember it. So by the end,
But let's go to another that I will remember forever, which is North Macedonia, which was my second
North
place in my
Macedonia.
top 16. And I voted 3 days in a row for this. And I was thinking, like, this will do so good. So. She got good vocals.
Yeah.
She got
Really
good
good
vocals.
Mm.
It was one of my favourites. I'm not gonna lie.
it was the best ballad for me tonight.
Yeah.
And
100%.
Mm.
You want to hear a fun fact about Macedonia? That was the 9th time they came in the 12th place. The 9th. 12th.
The 9th time.
Yeah.
conspiracy.
Yeah.
I was hoping that they will go higher in the top 6, maybe, so that that North Macedonia can be motivated to participate the next years too. You know, because it's always on and off.
Mm.
It's ridiculous.
They were
Yeah.
robbed over to where they were. It was quite sad to see. I just think she needed more on the stage and not just
Yeah.
her.
She was
Yeah.
It- let
alone,
it down.
absolutely alone in the stage, and
Some smoke or
she needs
Yeah, just a
something
few
more.
dances, anything like that. Just
Yeah.
something to capture the grasp a lot more, like they did with Poland. I know we'll go to Poland in a sec, but
I
the contrast between the two.
I thought after the music video, I thought North Macedonia kind of acknowledged that the song is very good. The fact that vocally she could sing live, and because the money that evidently went in the music video, I was like, oh, North Macedonia are going to put energy behind this.
Yeah.
I know we talked on our Instagram group about this. I personally thought after that 40-minute snippet, I was disappointed. And I remember speaking to my friends, but like, this is one of the best written songs of this contest. And they all agreed with the people that I was watching tonight. But I do feel, again, North Macedonia unfortunately didn't help her with the staging. I know you like the staging, Georgie. I know you said it made sense with the song, but I just thought, I don't know what I was expecting with the staging, but like after the 3 minutes, I just sat there being like, I wish you had a broadcaster that threw everything at that, because that deserved it, because the song was one of the best songs this year.
No.
No,
Yes, she was absolutely alone. She has only the background visuals. How is called this?
the cap, the hat.
How is called this
Hood.
thing of?
the hoodie.
I hate it.
And that's and that's it. And she could put, I don't know, a prop in the stage or some smoke or something more to interact with,
Yeah.
because it was not enough.
It's basically this
Yeah.
Yes,
the
that's
whole
it.
time. I'm
That's it.
thinking, Andrea 2021 or 2022. Is that you? You
Literally.
don't want to test my limits. I'm like, girl.
Yeah.
Girl.
So the next one, which is Italia, that I thought it will be last place.
See, I
I'm sorry.
literally am so shocked about this. Until I saw the performance, I will say I much enjoyed the performance. Now, than listening to the music video.
We say in our while we were streaming, someone said in our chat that it seems like the battles of the boys,
Yeah.
you know, in the program. It
Yeah.
seems like the both are together singing a song together in the boys show, and it's like this is not Eurovision. It seems like the boys.
Yeah. No, it was okay.
The LED was empty. They had like some a bed and then the piano, but
The beginning with the bed and the piano. Why?
Yeah, true.
These kind of things that get me crazy, because I don't understand the meaning of these things on the stage. Why there is a bed? I don't know.
Yeah.
Explain it to me better.
I think it's the interest in Italy or like the broadcast. So like they are here, but they don't really care. It looks like quite cheap. Not cheap, yeah, cheap to me. Like empty.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
know
They
what,
were there.
though? Can we just take a moment for the girl on the piano? Her voice is so
Yes, the girl in the piano. Yes,
Yeah,
amazing.
She's unreal.
I feel like she
Amazing.
could be a singer in her own right for like Eurovision and like
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
vocals
But-
are so good.
Paco, saying what you were saying, okay, so irrespective of all of Italy's adult results, tell me your favourite staging of Italy, Eurovision or Junior Eurovision, that you think the staging was amazing.
Italy with stagings, they don't
No,
never put a lot
they just
of
rely
effort.
on the song. There's I can't think of one time that the staging of Italy has elevated the song. It supported the song, but I can't think of one time Italy's staging has elevated a song.
No, they don't. They don't make effort to make good stagings. No, never.
And it's not about Italy not caring, not at all. But if it was about Italy not caring, then I'd be able to be like, yeah, that 1 year that Italy like went full kind of to the wall with the staging. I can't think of 1 year that I felt
They never. They never.
had it on point with staging. Like they've had amazing songs that have just been supported with what's happening in the background. So
True.
I have to say, I also, because of for example, the costume of the girls, it was so regular.
Like school outfits almost.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
This is not an outfit for a show. It was so jeans and
after seeing an interview with the UK girls, I hold judgment there because I think a lot of delegations, I think the artists pick their outfits.
artists.
So they
pick
might
their
have picked their outfits.
Really?
You know what I didn't like about the Netherlands outfit? The girl had extensions in it. She had like beautiful hair, but she had like extensions. And I'm
The
like,
girl has a chihuahua
See.
in her, not extensions. It
That's
has
not for junior
a full
Eurovision.
chihuahua in her hair.
but you probably didn't notice. But
Are we already in Malta? Because I think I was for 5 seconds out.
No.
we can
No,
go.
we are going. No, we are going now to Malta. Yes, we are going to
Yeah.
start talking about Malta now.
Yeah, Malta.
She's in the top 10.
10th place. Oh my god. Wouldn't expect this. Not me.
Not me.
No.
After the performance tonight, I
Yeah.
wasn't as surprised. I remember as soon as the song finished, I messaged 2 Maltese people on Instagram being like, that girl did you very, very proud. So the 40-minute like rehearsal, her vocals were a bit ropey, but tonight I thought vocally she was sound. I still think the song itself, melody-wise, it's a bit of a struggle to remember it. But I think as a performer, she did Malta very proud. I'm happy with that.
At the end, she didn't do it quite good with the vocals.
Do you not think?
At the end, she
Yeah.
failed a little bit.
I agree.
Oh, maybe I switched off then.
I think many had their moments that they didn't have so good vocals.
Yes.
Even the ones that had very good vocals, they always had some moments that they were not so good. You know, so I think Malta, she did good. And she had a bit, I think, the lows or the very highs that she didn't reach, but it was, I mean, for me, it was okay.
I voted for Malta.
Say that, Vince. Say it again.
I voted for Malta actually. I liked it. It was like for me like very Australian Junior Eurovision entry. Of course, it's English, but it gave me like Australian vibes.
Yeah.
Vocally amazing. I love the black. Paco didn't really like the black, but I was like, this looks so expensive, easy. I loved it.
I think there are 2 ways of using a black staging. For example, France, they use a black staging, but with a use of the lights and then introduce the color for make contrast with the black. And I think that Malta, they use a full black staging that I don't really like because and also, for example, her face was also in black and white. It was like, it's like, how do you say, when somebody is dead and you are making the funeral, like a funeral.
Funeral. I love it.
Funeral performance.
Funeral,
Extreme
funeral.
funeral.
Like she was dead,
Funeral.
and they are singing for her with her picture in the background
It
because
just
she's
looked like
dead.
X Factor.
Oh,
or
it's like
something. It looked like an X
reminiscing.
Factor performance to me. It didn't look like anything special performance-wise, and the
Yes.
song is just very dramatic, I think, for it to have really stood out, personally. But
I
yeah,
just feel like she needed a little bit more. That's all it was. Just
yeah,
something
her
in the
voice was
and I
really
get that
good.
it's dark. You know, I get that it's dark, but you could have a contemporary element in there that could really emphasize what she's trying to say. Vocals were fine, apart from the end, but then again, I was still with my chicken at this point. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, she just needed a little bit more. And even my mum said it as well, because my mum was watching with me. And she's not a massive fan of Junior Eurovision or Eurovision. And even she said she needs a little bit more. And I think she would have done a lot better. But hats off to the girl. Malta should be proud of her.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And another dude who should be proud is now the next one, 9th place, Germany. Even the guy here who was talking, because I watched it from the TV, how is it called? The presenter, the German guy, the commentator. Yeah. He said at the end, he said, like, we are proud of Fia. That was very nice performance. 4th in the televoting means that it cut the eye of the people. And it was like by 99% German song. So it was nice to see, because last time Germany that participated, they were second last. So being 9th is a higher position.
Yeah.
Can I say, Georgie, with the three, like tonight, who did I vote for? I voted for UK because I didn't vote for it when I initially voted. I voted for Georgia and I voted for Albania tonight. My 3 friends all voted for Germany. Yeah. They loved it.
So many people voted for Germany. I was like, wow.
I don't know. I suppose that the staging was very on point. I remember that I told you that the colors and the use of that prop that seems like a room or something like that, and all the balloons of fire, that was very, 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 very nice. The only thing that and the dance break,
where did that come from?
A dance break.
I wasn't sure about the slow-mo thing at the beginning.
I like the dance break.
That was amazing. I suppose that everything was on point, but the vocals, I think that I was a little bit disappointed because of the vocals at the end of the performance. It was very low and very not stable. But I suppose that the message with the sign language, it was enough to make people love the performance. You know?
Was it the first song in Eurovision history to be done in sign language?
Fully, yes.
One from Lithuania a couple of years ago. That was.
I thought there was one too, so I wasn't.
And Poland won in Junior Eurovision with like the dancer did something like Vicky Gabor.
Do you know what? I do think
Vicky.
Oh yes, yes, Vince.
Yes.
But not there's not been like any full songs.
No.
Full song, yeah. That was.
I do think we should have more sign language.
Look what I got, guys. Wait, how's the camera there?
Oh my god, represent.
I love it.
Love it. It's brilliant.
Oh, Paco, you should give us also one.
I know.
Yeah, we get a tea. Did you hear?
I don't know. I don't know if you sure.
What?
Really?
So fast?
Same.
You can make a drag show like reveal.
My dream. It's my dream.
Wow.
And he didn't send to me. I'll never vote for Spain again. Spania's 0 points.
Shane by day, Shaniqua by night.
It's over. No te quiero.
Are you coming to Melody Festival, isn't it?
I am going to the festival, but yes.
Me and Georgie booked our tickets today.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm already waiting for Tuesday. So Tuesday is like
same.
We can do that afterwards. Right, let's carry on.
Yes, let's carry on and quickly so we can talk about this too. So let's go Albania. Quick thoughts. Go. Deserve.
Amazing.
Overrated.
But I voted for Albania tonight, and so did all my 3 friends.
It was very good.
I don't
One of
understand
the most vocally
this
strong
result.
performances.
Best vocals, and Albania, I'm gonna say it again, once again proves that adult Eurovision or junior Eurovision, in the polls, it can always be last, and it's never last. It's
No.
always going higher and higher.
Yeah.
At the
And do you know,
actual
the one year where I realised that's so true, Laura, What's the Pressure from Belgium, that was the bottom that year, and that song flew. So I knew that whatever happens before Eurovision is meaningless.
Yeah.
100%.
True.
Yeah.
Although I heard that she was sick. I don't know if that's
She
true or not,
looked,
but I
she
heard
looked
that she was sick.
uncomfortable with like her
Yeah.
facial expressions and her
Oh, I
interview.
thought that was in like on purpose. I thought she was doing it like, you know.
I heard that she was
Yeah.
sick, so I don't know if she was still recovering or not.
Well,
but
she
still
did
pull
take
out
a
those
deep
vocals.
breath at one point, and I did notice that. She goes, so I was like, okay, she must be either nervous, or that's what I was just
Yeah.
thinking. But her vocals, I did not think she was sick in that aspect. I mean, that's what
No.
made it
That's
for
what
me.
I thought. I was like,
If we relied on that weird trappy sound that was in the back, I don't think this song would have done anything. But because she sang it, it elevated it. And I actually wish there was a different song for her voice. I would in a heartbeat want to see her in Eurovision again. She was really good. And
I love her
What
outfit.
did you not like about the
Nice.
song, Nish? Nish, what did you not like about the song?
it's got this weird trappy instrumental, and it's just annoying for me.
They say that it was
Yeah, this song was something I just read this today. Like this is a copy of another song. I don't know.
Love in the Brain of Rihanna.
It
It's very similar.
does sound very
oh, it's
similar
sampled.
to another song. And in fact, that's actually exactly what happened tonight. All 3 people said, I've heard this song before. I was like, well, no, you haven't, because it's Junior Eurovision. You don't live in that world. And I was like, it might be because it sounds like this song. I know a song it sounds very similar to, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to accuse it of copyright because it's not. But I think this is a very good song.
Okay.
It was my last one in my.
I think
That,
so.
maybe that's why I didn't pay a lot of attention. What?
It was a lot of people's last, to be fair.
I didn't pay a lot of attention. I have to admit it. So for me, it was a very surprising thing that Armenia was so high in the ranking. But
Next.
which is next.
The Netherlands.
Yeah.
oh,
I can't believe we're even saying that Albania and then the Netherlands. It doesn't make any
I
sense.
know.
What place did the Netherlands come in the end?
7th. Again.
Is that you came 7th last year, didn't you?
Yeah, and now again. We
Right.
performed less.
I
in show.
told
Your lucky number.
all my friends, I was like, this is the favorite. And at the end, they're like, yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I get that too.
Me
Can I
too.
talk about it? I don't know what we can do about
we
it.
are doing yes.
Rent.
I don't know what we are always participating in Junior Eurovision. We are the only country, so we get points for that. But I don't know what we can do in Junior Eurovision. Like 7th, really? Like I'm biased. I'm Dutch, but 7th. I'm sorry. People in the comments, please support us. Like help. What? I don't know what went wrong. We got the last place in the final. We got performance. Okay, the firework was not working. Seb was not amazing vocally. We didn't hear him. Okay, but 7th.
Yeah,
And we like. I was expecting us to win. Wait. I want to tell one story. I actually was planning my life to change. I was supposed to go to Asia next year or like the coming year. I was like, if we win, I'm gonna skip Asia. I'm gonna work for Eurovision. But now I'm like, I go to Asia. I'm not gonna work for Eurovision if we flop. Okay.
Vince, I love you.
Yes.
Yes, it's
And
but he
yeah.
has reasons to be upset. I think that they don't deserve. After watching the performance, I had clear that they were not going to win.
Yes.
That was not a winning performance. When we were talking about who's going to win, I was saying France, Spain, but not Netherlands. And before the performance, I thought that Netherlands has possibilities, but not after the performance. But not a 7th position. I think that they have a very powerful song, a very funny song, and a top 5. They deserve at least a top 5.
What do you want to see from the Netherlands in Junior Eurovision?
No, you did it. You did
You
absolutely.
did it. Yes, you did it. It's absolutely. You bring the most danceable song of the edition.
Vince, I'm confused. Like literally, irrespective of the fact that Sepp was ill, irrespective of the fact that obviously Jasmine's vocals carried the song, I still don't think that song deserved that place. But I don't think Luna deserves seventh place either. So I guess like that's why you're feeling like you're feeling. That's two separate places when you've gone into Eurovision with a favorite song.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
I think the movement wasn't there like that first performance we saw. Like you remember when it just got released?
With the empty audience, you mean the first rehearsal clip with the empty audience?
No, not the rehearsal. I'm talking about like the first video of the song we saw of this song. Like when it first
was that the clip that was used for the initial televoting from Friday? Because I thought they were quite.
They changed it. They changed it. They changed the other clip. Yes.
I'm not too sure.
Laura, what do you think about the Netherlands?
It was my first place the whole time. And it still was because I put them first place the whole time. I love this song. And then I see it seventh and I was like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing else you could have done. It was such a good song. I understand Sepp was ill. I heard that he's something to do with his voice being deeper, so they put backing track on there. I don't know if that's true or not. I heard that for another Eurovision friend of mine. But they were hearing that and I was just a bit like, oh, sugar. It's a bit like shit timing, really. But hopefully, third time's a charm, and you'll be first next year.
Let's hope. Let's try our best.
I hope they don't come with
Vince, like testament, because like I think pretty much everyone here had a personal interest in tonight's contest. When that song finished, did you sit there and think that was amazing?
No, honestly, I thought okay, it's off. I thought like we're not gonna be there because the fireworks. No, I felt like no, I don't think we have it. I thought with Spain I was oh my god yes, with France I was like no, and then I was like no, with France won. No, but so I didn't feel the winning vibes, but seventh place.
Yeah,
I just laughed out of it.
None of my friends questioned the fact that it was a favorite, but none of them voted for it either. So I was using them as a gauge. They were just like, oh yeah, no, that was really, really good. But it wasn't the song that they drew to.
Yeah, Germany got more televote points. I'm really confused. Like the jury points were really low. I'm gonna stop.
0. Germany gave us how many?
Oh, Germany gave us like 4. Thank you, George. But okay, let's talk about other countries. I'm really sad about this, so let's skip this.
I don't think that I know.
I feel you, Vince.
Vince has got a personal hatred for fireworks right now.
Sorry?
Yeah.
So
you've got a personal hatred for fireworks right now.
We banned them in Eurovision.
But to be fair, it's wrong in the sense of like, so you're saying the jury points annoyed you in the sense of
we were really low.
Yeah.
We came like 5th in the televote. Okay, still low, but like I think in the jury we came. Can we see it?
Yes.
7th.
No.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 7.
7th in the jury.
Yeah, should have done better.
I'm just speechless. I don't know what we can do.
They prefer Poland and Albania.
Yeah,
Albania.
We'll get to those because
in the jury, I think it's not. That's not fair. That the jury vote better Poland and Albania than Netherlands.
But maybe it has to do. We were like favorites. So like, oh, the Netherlands is favorites. They look maybe different to it than like Albania being like the underdog. But okay, let's go to the next country.
I told you that I know exactly how they feel, how he feels, because Spain is the same for us all these years. We think that we have a very good song and we are going to do it very nice, and then in Eurovision they have a very low votes. Yeah. So I know how he feels exactly.
So now we go to Maya, Poland. That was nice. That was nice. Staging. It was good.
That was my favorite ballad of this year.
They're really elevated this.
Sorry, Vince?
They're really elevated performance. No word effects, but just really good. Good vocally and fireworks. I love the build up.
Yeah. Choreo was so
good. You read my mind.
It was speaking really good made.
It was speaking. Yeah,
they put dancers. They put the photographs with the stories, and they put the pyro. They made that. I think that the song that is a regular song for me is not a song that maybe could surprise you, but they made that with the performance. They give you 3 minutes of the entertainment, because you have the dancer, you have the photographs, and they made elevate the song with that staging. That's an example of how to make a regular song work better in Eurovision with a good staging. People was not bored about watching this performance.
Yeah, it wasn't boring at all. At first, when I saw the pictures, I was like, not too sure about them, but then it really did like make me a little bit emotional. So I was like, okay, everyone's working then. And I thought it was really good. Really good. I mean, I don't know if I would say it's like my favorite Polish entries, but it was different. I feel like Poland was going down a very like glitz, glam, pop, superstar kind of vibes before, but like this felt quite real, which was really nice. And like, not saying that it didn't feel real, the other stuff, but do you know what I mean? Like there was something very wholesome about this that I'm not super shocked about, but I thought Netherlands would have done better than
The
this.
choreography helped it a lot, and I'm glad she stuck with dances, because that actually made the performance, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
So it was very sweet, very wholesome.
Has someone got so that was the highest ballad, right?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was the highest ballad, yes.
I think that's why it came in front of Netherlands. One of those ballads had to come through somewhere. That makes sense. And that was my favorite ballad as well. So I'm not disappointed that came in front of the Netherlands per se, because one of those ballads had to come through. And I'm kind of glad it was that one, because that was my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then we go, in the top 5.
Ukraine.
Fiska.
Oh, it was so cute.
So cute.
So cute. Sailor Moon.
Adorable.
The Sailor Moon, I love it, because I was a fan of Sailor Moon. So when she appeared with the
the thing.
yes,
I was like, what is this?
And honestly, she served also vocals.
yes, she made an amazing performance. Yeah.
It's so
She
catchy.
was just so cheeky. It's just the way she looked at the camera. She was so cheeky. She knew what she was doing. I was like, oh, you're just so adorable.
It's so adorable. Each time that girl smiles, you say, oh.
Well, you just walk along going, Kvitka, Kvitka. Like,
that would be scary if we did that. Laura.
So sweet, bless her. I'm so glad she got the place she did. She did thoroughly deserve that.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't expecting it, but no? I think that it did better than I thought. I enjoyed it more than the first time I was comparing all the songs. I just didn't really think it would be in this side. I was thinking it would have been on the other, but yeah, it was good. It was a solid entry. So
I really love it. I remember that I watched all the performances for the junior national final, and this kid with her smile, I was in love with this performance, and I'm very happy, because first time I listened to the song, I say, well, this look like Japanese, like the opening for a anime cartoon, you know. And then appear the anime things in the backgrounds, and it was that was the perfect thing for this staging. So yes,
perfect vibe for Junior Eurovision. Like happy. I don't know what. Yeah, happy. Nice.
And then UK. So good. So good. I wouldn't change anything. I loved it the way it is.
I felt so proud, and I never say that about the UK, but I'm so proud.
Was UK last year also 4th or 3rd?
5th, right?
5th.
I think it was 5th.
Okay. So you go up next year, top 3.
Yeah.
Because Ireland. But I thought their microphones were a little bit quiet at or like they were sounded like they was cutting out at one point.
That's
maybe
what my friend said. That literally I was there because we'd already seen 4 songs. They were on 5th, right? And then
Yeah.
like literally, because obviously the British kind of mentality was like, oh, sabotage. And they were like, oh, it's funny, there's our song that like the sound's off. And I was like, I don't think the sound's off. But they thought the sound was off.
I heard it. It was like the microphone was like almost cutting out. It wasn't their voice because it was good what I heard. But it felt like cutting out.
But I mean, I thought what was quite interesting because whether it's legal or not, there was a few people that were there at the dress rehearsal yesterday that recorded. And I watched the YouTube videos, and one of the girls did the high note just before the last chorus, and she didn't do it in the jury because I was watching the videos and she didn't do it in the jury. I was like, oh, that's interesting. But all I can say is extremely proud. Very proud. I kind of assumed we weren't going to win, but I always thought we had a decent chance. And I was always very surprised when I kind of saw a multitude of like top 16 videos on YouTube, and like everyone had it generally middle of the road. Generally, it was like 8th, 7th, 8th, 9th. And I was like, I listened to a different song. But then I was like, check yourself, Shane. You're British. It sounds very British. That's probably why you like it so much. But like, I loved it. And I thought the girls did an amazing job.
This song I repeat all the time because it's also very catchy.
Yeah, this was my 4th place actually. I just realized. So I guess this, but I thought it was very catchy from the get-go. I liked the whistle. People got really annoyed by the whistle, but I liked it. I love the dance.
I also love the fact they kept to the video with their staging with certain things as well.
But it was amped up. It wasn't just that. It was like there was way more color, and it was very bright. Like, yeah, I 100% agree. Though, like, it shows that BBC or whoever is the BBC, right? They're the ones that fund it.
But I think also what I was trying to say to my friends is also like, without giving too much shade to Mae Muller, it's the same team in the sense the BBC have got the same team that had this Sam Ryder, our song in Junior Eurovision last year. Like at the end of the day, the BBC can do everything and be like, it's your turn. And the 3 girls today took it and they ran with it. And I don't want to be like Mae Muller didn't, but like it's the same team. It's the same team. I still think Mae Muller's song was amazing. It just didn't materialize.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And they were just 12 and 13 years old. They looked like older. I loved it. They were so.
I know. They're so mature as well when they were being interviewed. I'm like,
yeah. And that was just an amazing, like the visual effects. It must maybe a lot sometimes, like a video clip almost, but it was very like for the future.
Yeah.
Really good. You can be proud, guys.
Yeah. No, I know. Okay.
So we go now to Armenia to the Amaduna way.
I love the dragon.
I expected that they will be top 3.
I did.
I expected it. It was for sure.
I did think it was lacking movement though, funny enough. Like, I don't know what it was. Again, maybe my eyes are just slow today. I'm just seeing everyone as slow. But like just on the stage, I felt like sometimes they were just not moving quite like the music video showed. I guess there's camera angles and everything involved.
Yeah.
But there was just something not 100%. Like you said about Netherlands, there was something I felt wasn't perfected enough to win.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought the same. Armenia was my favorite song in my ranking. I was very hyped because of the song and the group, the K-pop song. I really love it, and I expecting a lot. I think that they did a fabulous job. It was everything on point. The costumes with the different colors, the K-pop formation, the movements, everything was on point. The voice was also on point, but as you say, there was something in the camera angles and in the movement of the camera, some points that they don't give it the energy to the song that the song needed. We needed a couple video clip in the stage, and that the moving of the cameras and the camera angles was not. They missed something. I don't know what exactly that, but they missed something, and that's why I think they didn't win because of the TV show, the camera angles.
No.
Wait, is this true? Did they change the key?
Yeah, a lot of Armenian. Oh wait, They changed also more lyrics to Armenian. It was more English. Now it was almost fully in Armenian.
Oh, hold on a minute. I'm nodding. I don't understand. They changed the key of the song who made them struggle with vocals. I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
They sound great
I
to
think
me.
that I don't notice that they
No.
was struggling with the voice, but
No.
I agree with this though. The dragon was kind of, I was like, is that
I live for the dragon. Love the dragon. I want the dragon.
so,
Give my
it
back
was
up.
so random. Like I could see why some people may think it was a little bit messy, but I loved it. I
Yeah,
loved
for me it
the
was
chaos.
too cringe.
Yeah.
But Armenia again, a top 3, right? Top 3, yeah.
Yes.
I love it. Next year we're going to Armenia, like they win.
Yeah. I know. I thought it was gonna happen. I thought it was gonna be like France win, Armenia win, France win, Armenia win, but no, that's not the way it went down.
no, please, let's change a little bit.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
Okay, anything else about
Español.
yeah,
Yeah, so happy, so proud about Sandra Valero. Amazing, Sandra. You made an amazing work. I think that we made this year an amazing work. I think that we have a nice song, nice vocals, nice performance, a good staging. I think that everything, absolutely everything was on point. It was just only that France was better, but I only hope that if we keep working this way every year, also in the senior, maybe we can win again one of these years. But I think it was absolutely perfect. I love the visuals. I love the dancers. I think the dancers was amazing. They give an energy to the performance that was lovely. I don't know. I really love this performance. I think it was perfect for me.
I genuinely think, had you come slightly later, I think you would have actually been in the running to win. I genuinely when the show started, like my friends, like the Spain song started, and they're like, "Oh, so is this a good song?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's one of the favorites." And they didn't talk about it. And it was the third rerun on the BBC. It was the third rerun. When it started, they started singing along to it. They're like, "Oh, I get now why this is one of the favorites." I do think the running order had an impact, unfortunately. But nonetheless, Spain, you did an amazing job, because I will be honest, like obviously Albania had an amazing vocal range, but for me, Spain's the breathing method, she evidently knows exactly what she was doing. She was first on. How many times have we seen at adult Eurovision, in the semi-finals particularly, when the first person's on and they just fluff it because it's such a nervous position to be in? Like, she did Spain massively proud. Well done. Well done.
Yeah. I think the placement, honestly, after it ended, I was like, yeah, that's kind of how you open a show, isn't it? Like, it just was, it was perfectly done, and the choreo again.
For me, also Sandra, the way Sandra Valero is, she won for me, because the way she is, she's also like a bit like from Ukraine, the girl, like very sweet, like very junior, very, you know, you wanna have it as a kid, this sweet.
Yeah. And it was, I have to say, it was amazing to have the sensation about we are going to win.
That's what I was going to say, Paco. Like literally, more so than last year. Like obviously, following Junior Eurovision on YouTube, there did seem to be, despite the fact that Spain was starting, there did seem to be a lot of expectation in Spain that this could potentially win, more so than Carlos last year. And I was sitting like, it's not going to come close, because I just assumed, because there was like 6 songs, and I was like, Spain will be forgotten, but evidently it definitely didn't. It was like one of the, it came second. So yeah, well done.
Mm-hmm.
She's a little star in the making, that girl.
And then we go to the winner.
Oh.
France.
Laura, you were talking. First, Laura.
Me? I just said, what a way to start.
You were like saying she's
what a way
a star.
to start. And she's a little star in the making, that girl. She is, you can tell. She's going to have such a good career ahead of her if she sticks to music. Sometimes kids can change their minds, but if she stays, she's good.
Ti amo. I love this. This is like the perfection of Junior Eurovision, like mixing the languages. I didn't know it was like Italian, French. I was like, oh, this sounds cute. I love Spanish. Like, I live here for weeks. I don't know Spanish. This was amazing, Paco. Vocally amazing. The firework, the movements, the staging. This
They
shot
tortured her during the reveal.
Yeah, Vins. What's just been, that's exactly, I was like, I want to say something, but I can't remember what I wanted to say. Junior Eurovision is amazing on so many different fronts, but that long draw out before the winner was not okay.
No, it was not. It was not nice. It was not nice, even for all of us. But it must have been
nasty.
And then they go, Spain is on the top, and she was like, "Oh, she thought that."
Yeah.
And it was just like,
she fully thought she won, bless her. And then it went, oh wait, then again, our fault. Why are you applying this pressure to these kids? Please stop
But
it.
did you notice as well, like the way that they commentated? They said France, blah 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 blah, and they announced Armenia's results. And Armenia was a camera shot, and they didn't even acknowledge their results were like given. And it wasn't until one of the adults said, "Oh, your results are this." Like there was something wrong with how they delivered the results. If you go back and watch how Armenia's televote results were, it was bad. And I felt so sorry for Spain. You're absolutely right. Someone said blah 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 Spain, and she was like, because they said Spain's the winner.
Yes, that was horrible because she didn't understand English good. So she hear Spain and she thought that they were announcing the winner. That was awful. Yeah.
Not okay. In the beginning, they like fast.
It's too long.
Yeah, too long.
But in the beginning, they were like really fast, but country. Then it's really long. She died during
it was unnecessary.
Again, it's far too long. Too much pressure on the kids. Too intense.
Yes.
Far too much for them.
Agreed.
So let's go for the winner.
Yeah.
Viva la France.
Vive la France. Congratulations, France. Congratulations.
Bravo.
I really think that they deserve it, I have to say. The staging was amazing. The use of the lights, the use of the colors, the camera angles.
My most favorite moment was when the lights opened.
When they open. No, but there are several moments. There are several moments when the lights open. First, from the top, then they made like a curtain movie.
Yes.
And then the lights made like open waves. It was.
And I was thinking, like, look at them, just they really.
It was hypnotizing.
They both know how to do lighting. I will say that we have had this come up a few times, even in the adult.
Oh,
practice. I'm glad they got it right this time, and they won with it. I agree. I think that the staging was great. I've always loved this song. I think it's hard to not smile, be happy to this song, and I think people obviously want to hear something nice and fun and also child friendly, which it was as well. Like I love the pink as well, and the heart-shaped piano.
The heart, the thing. Barbie and Margot Robbie are screaming right now because it's got the heart-shaped piano.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was just me though, but did anyone else get that sort of like winning sort of feel after they performed during the performance? I was like, yeah, she's taking it. That's literally all I got the whole time, and then she just bashed out these vocals like no tomorrow. I was like, yeah, she's got it.
But with the vocals, has it been confirmed? Because I saw loads of conflicting things. Her vocals, is she ill? In the sense of like when she hits the high note, she hits it.
Yes, they say that she
at
was
the lows she didn't.
No, as in it sounded like she was carrying an illness.
Yeah. I heard that.
I didn't even know.
No, that's not me being a critique. It was my favorite song, and at the end of it, I was like, and I said to my friends, I was like, "Winner!" Like, and they were all in agreement. They're like, "Yeah, that was amazing." But we all agreed there were certain moments where the vocals, it did sound like she was ill because it was quite coarse.
In the
not
final
to take away from
performance,
a victory, it was an amazing performance. It's an amazing song. Like it was my favorite, and I voted for it tonight. So I'm not taking away from her. But was she ill?
Yes, but you can see the difference between the performance and the final performance. In the final performance, it was, I don't care about vocals, and you can notice that she was absolutely...
I thought it was just her voice, like this. I thought that was her style.
It might just be a style, like, and that's what...
It's like Italy, that girl, she had like a very unique sounding voice.
Amy Winehouse sort of vibe to her voice, and I don't know what, I didn't even notice I did not notice at all if she was ill or not.
Can I just say also, because I was also 12 months ago in the Eurovision tea where we were talking about the results, and Paco, Georgie, were you in that video? No, I don't think you were. Is anyone surprised?
Not me,
No.
because I was saying that France was my winner, so not for me.
But last year when France won, were you surprised?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But not
was
after
very
the performance.
Oh yeah, I do remember that now.
Before the performance, yes, I was not betting about France last year, but after watching the performance, I say, oh my God, he nailed it.
Okay.
And this year, after the performance, I say the same. I think that France is going to win, and she's the winner. So
Yeah.
you're a winner, babe.
And
I have to say that the key for the winning of France is that la 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 la. Is that so contagious?
Yeah.
It's so
That's true. That's true.
that that the song has that effect that you are repeating
Yeah.
la 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 la.
And the kids coming at like that kid-filled chorus right at the end.
Yeah.
So good. Like
La, la,
it
la,
takes
la.
it to
Yeah.
another level, you know, of the song.
It's like a Sia song. Sia also sometimes do that thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the future? Okay, they won again. Are countries gonna withdraw? Are countries coming back? How is the future of Junior Eurovision gonna
Yes.
look like?
There was a
I see
guy.
comments.
There was a guy that was asking all time if you think that countries are going to withdraw after France winning again.
No.
This contest.
Send a song as good as France.
They-
I don't understand the problem. Like that song was great. I don't
Yeah.
like. Unlike last year where I was surprised, this year I'm not surprised. That song was great, and the
That's
stage,
it.
Paco, as you said, the staging was amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah. They won
So
a
I
jury
think
for the
that's
fourth
another
time
That's different.
in a row.
That's
Three
a different
victories in
conversation.
4 years. It's amazing.
Now it's France and Georgia with the most wins at Junior Eurovision.
Oh,
Wait, is this right?
I'm not sure a little bit, but what is
But
your,
what is your opinion on France setting the
It's
stage?
not in a row though, is it?
It's
But-
not in a row.
But-
It's not in a row.
It was Armenia last year, so how can it be?
Yeah.
But they have won 3 times. Has any other countries won 3 times in Junior Eurovision?
It's
Georgia.
three times in 4 years. They have win 3 times in 4 years,
That's
and
fine.
they have
That's
the
still a
most
lot.
victories as Georgia. Georgia has also 3 victories. In
Yeah. They're together, the number 1 now. And after that, I think it's Poland.
That would make
Yeah.
sense. I
The
thought
question
so.
is though, do we think Kazakhstan will come back?
ooh.
who?
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan, I hope so.
Yeah.
They were upset because they are not even
Broadcast. But they did.
they did.
Yeah.
In the beginning, they were not going to broadcast the show. Then they were broadcasting, but I don't know why they are upset about something with the viewer. I don't exactly.
I don't know if they'll come back or not. I'm hoping so because last year he was very very good. But yeah, it's 50-50. Personally, I hope so, but I've just got a gut feeling that it'll be a no. Which would be a shame because we all know them for being in Junior Eurovision. It would be nice to see, but
I thought the Junior Eurovision entry was in regards to preparing for their adult entry. So I know that's they've applied quite a few times. So it might be the fact that they've just like thrown their toys out the pram, being like, well, you're not accepting us at adult Eurovision, so why are we trying at junior?
by your time when a kid, yeah, makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Lietuvia making a debut, really? Well, not debut, coming back, sorry. And Finland making a debut.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Finland's what the head of delegation or something was in the arena watching. But Iceland did it as well like a few years ago. They didn't join. So
Yeah, I heard Latvia and Lithuania also this year were interested.
please come back.
Yeah, it's
They create a security protocol for the kids and a special protocol this year in the Junior Eurovision, because that was something that the Nordics was asking for all time. For the 4 Nordic countries, they say that one of the reasons for not competing now here is because the kids were not protected enough about stress and all that stuff. And this year, the UR created a security protocol for the kids, and that's a reason that maybe with that next year we can see Finland, Sweden, Norway in the Eurovision. Who knows?
Can I also, like, I generally feel for Junior Eurovision, like any country should go for it because, again, I repeat myself, being there with 3 other English people, we were quite surprised to see the UK so high and the fact that lots of people are giving UK points because we're not used to it. Like, I think at Junior Eurovision, the way that the voting works, it doesn't matter what country you are. I think you will get points if you've got a good song.
Yes, that's the secret of the televote, that you get points. It's impossible to get 0 points, I think, with the televote, and it's a good thing.
And what do you think about the voting for your own country rule? Shall it stay? Remove?
I voted for my country tonight, but I didn't previously. But also, I got this 2 years ago. So I got into Junior Eurovision 2 years ago, and I worked it out in the sense of, like, you can work out if your country's a favorite. So you could potentially vote for your country and vote for 2 songs that you know are not good songs. And I think people do that. I didn't do that, but I'm also 37. But like younger people potentially could vote for their country and vote for 2 countries that they know aren't favorites. So it's not a great system either.
But on the other hand, I also heard that today in the arena there were only adult people up to 18 years old. I thought it's gonna be full of children. Why are they only adults?
In Armenia, it was full of children. I remember last year it was full of children. I remember that.
Only adults, and then I was like, how boring. Why not children?
I do, because I said to my friends, there was a moment in the pit at the front that there were 2 males that were evidently very friendly. One was holding the small one very closely.
You and your eyes.
Yes, but it's something that I don't know how to do it, but it's something that but because look at us, we are adult people here talking about this kids contest,
true.
but I think that they should return the contest to the kids. They should focus.
Focus.
Focus. It's getting late. Focus.
It's getting late.
No, but they have to return the contest to the kids, and the songs must be teenager kids songs, not ballads or adult
They should
things.
be child friendly or family friendly, and not towards an adult sort of audience. So it makes sense.
Yeah. I think the host should be for sure kids.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be amazing. That would literally be a highlight of Junior Eurovision.
Yeah, I never really thought about that. But
2 things. Where was the Friends artist from this year? Why did they reveal the entry so early if they got promoted in Eurovision? They didn't show anything, right?
Slim on, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know Amir was going to be appearing. I thought it was going to be.
I think because it's an EBU still, it's an EBU show, it's not allowed for any country, even if France has already picked the artist, to sing on an EBU show. He can sing on any other show on any other country, but not an EBU show. An EBU show is allowed only first in the semifinals and finals.
That has sense.
That's just weird.
That has sense because it's a very huge promotion. Yes, it has sense. Good point, Georgie.
I have to be on this year's entry. Not anything bad, but I'll leave that for the archive.
I'm happy about watching again, Amir. I'm pregnant again. Each time each time I see Amir's face, I feel pregnant.
Literally.
So
How-
every year you're having a child, Paco. At the end, make a group out of it and send them to Junior Eurovision.
Yeah.
But this guy is exactly the same as 6 years ago. He
The
has
pink
same-
suit suited him. I can't lie.
Yeah,
And
he
even
was
pink.
absolutely stunning in that suit. Yeah. I love this guy. I really love.
No, and I didn't even know that other song of his. Was it Ilya?
No,
Who cares?
Paco, so being Spanish, bearing in mind like the last couple of days, like there generally was a buzz in Spain that like Spain could win. And I always like kind of thought you're on first, it can be very, very difficult. It's a really, really crap question, sorry. Being Spanish, I don't want to say are you happy with the result. Do you understand the result tonight?
Yeah, but I'm not the regular Spanish guy.
Yeah.
No, you're not. That's why I love you.
Oh my god.
I don't know what I didn't have time to check the Twitter or the reaction of the Spanish guy, but
There was
I don't know
lot
if
of people rooting for her.
for
Yeah.
sure there is going to be people in Spain that is going to be upset and is going to say that Spain is robbed and blah 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 blah. But in my opinion, both Spain and France deserve the winning, and people and the jury decide that France has to win this contest. So I think it's not unfair. I can understand or I can say that it was my choice or not, but I can't say that it's unfair because they have all the elements. So I don't know. I think that yes, it's fair that France has had to win.
Yeah.
Are we going back to France next year, do you think? With the hosting?
Strasbourg 2024.
Yeah.
That would
So
be
much
cute.
money. Right? Hosting
Then
3 times?
it gets the flights.
I don't know
up.
if they don't want to organize it again. Why they came with this?
Yeah, true.
good song. So,
Yeah. They came to win. Like
yes,
it felt like
they
that.
came to win, so they are going to
That was
organize
obvious.
it again.
Yeah, 100%. So they're ready for it.
Okay.
They're ready for it. I'm sure.
But I do think like the minds behind the UK will be It'll be interesting now because last year and this year we have sent quite a mature sounding song, and like there is something quite mature about France, but there's also something quite juvenile as well. I think people in the BBC will be scratching their heads somewhat, being like, right, do we need to go different this year? Because I think the last 2 years we've sent quality songs, but they've just obviously not been junior Eurovision songs.
Yeah. Agree. There needs to be a balance, I think, and I don't think it's 100% balance with the UK quite yet, but it's getting there. I think last year was a bit more mature in a weird way.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I think we've gone a bit more junior. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, in 2 years' time we'll win.
Yeah. Thought it.
Write it down.
We might be in a different part of France.
We have no idea how long it will take for the Netherlands to win because we don't know what the recipe is there. Vince.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
We always will be there. We always will be there. But not winning.
I just hope they don't come with like a really boring ballad or something next year.
I hate ballads in
So-
Eurovision, in junior Eurovision. I hate ballads. I don't understand the ballads in this contest.
I like North Macedonia, so
Apart from
I
North
like
Macedonia.
Poland. I like Poland this year.
yeah. No, there was some good ones this year, but I think it was quite a ballad heavy year. So maybe that's
Yeah.
why it's obvious.
Yeah.
The other songs that stood out more.
I don't know in your countries. I don't know in your. Here we noticed in Spain that there was not a lot of interest about the contest this year. I don't know why.
Really, I thought that this state had a lot of interest.
Yes, really.
Yeah, here in Germany for sure because it's returning.
Yeah.
Last year they didn't, so I guess maybe from here in Germany I got it. But I think that in general it was very much watched. It had
It
better.
wasn't watched in Italy as far as I can gather. Like, so every year, adult Eurovision, junior Eurovision, like adult Eurovision, I can normally hear TV screens and whatever. I didn't hear anything from Italy this year.
Yeah,
I didn't even know it was on the BBC until like last minute, and it was on BBC Two. So it's moved from BBC One to BBC Two. So that's where we're going in the UK.
Has it always been on 1? I thought it was on 3 for some reason.
It was on 1 last year.
Junior Eurovision was on 1 last year.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it was on BBC One last year, so we hit the big time, and then
because it was their first year back, maybe they gave it.
Yeah.
Why would
And
they
then-
downgrade though? That doesn't make any
this
sense.
is what I mean. So I don't really think there's a big sort of thing for it here. I'm not too sure because this is my second year sort of watching it and first year covering it. So
But also, we are huge Eurovision fans. So before the contest, I like literally messaged my family being like, "Oh, cheer on our girls, watch it." And as I was watching it, I was realized like the whole production is catered for younger people.
yeah,
So I'm messaging my like 56-year-old auntie being like, "Watch it." Just like fully aware as it starts. I'm like, yeah, she's not gonna love it.
that was me to my mum, and it's her birthday today. I'm like, this poor 62-year-old doesn't have a clue what she's watching, but happy birthday, Shazza.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to
I think,
her.
I think the fact that happy birthday. I think the fact that it's on BBC Two. I still think that's kudos. I still think that's a good thing.
Oh yeah. I'm the only thing that'll worry me is if it goes to BBC Three. Oh, it goes online and then it's the end of the road, really.
Maybe the BBC is out there.
There's 4, my love.
That's four. Yeah.
Oh
Once-
my God.
Once it goes to BBC 4, then we know that it's over for the UK.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's true. You'll see some Victorian era.
No, it
version
won't. It
of
won't. We've
Eurovision.
had 2 very good years, and I must admit, what I've noticed this year is CBBC, the children version. They've really plugged it this year.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
So-
watched the YouTube content.
BBC, yeah.
I think they're really trying to get the younger generation in the UK to get interested.
But
in this content.
on YouTube, they had 60,000 people watching live.
Wow.
YouTube, which
What?
60,000 is not less.
Who?
YouTube.
Junior Eurovision, the live broadcast
I watched it. I watched it on there.
had 60,000 people all
Oh.
the time, and 60,000 is a big number.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be more.
Not for me.
I'm looking now. Hold on. I
I
probably.
would
I
have
thought
watched
just
it on
you-
YouTube, but it didn't work for me. And then I see it on BBC.
I
Two.
use the VPN. And
Naughty.
Why?
What's
Why
the-
do? For watching it in the BBC comments or what?
I watched the BBC comments in Italy. Yes,
Ah,
But
okay.
I'm sure it was on in Italy if Italy's participating. But
We were watching the YouTube without comments.
Here it says now it has 360,000 views.
Yeah, I was gonna
That
say.
has
it's
more
not.
sense. That has more sense because 60 what for me was
60, I was gonna
No,
say.
but it
No.
was live people, so it was always depending how many go after 5 minutes, how many
Okay,
go
okay.
off, how many come back. But now in general, having almost 400,000, it's
Okay.
not bad.
no,
Georgie,
that's better,
personal
yeah.
question. So obviously, after adult Eurovision, will Germany be happy with junior Eurovision result for Germany? So where'd she come 9th? Will Germany be happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy once it was over, he said like, "We are happy here," in
Okay.
German. So he was happy. He said like, and I think he concentrated more on becoming 4th on the televoting. And
Okay.
I think for Germans, this is very important. After 4 or 5 years, 0 points televoting at adult Eurovision. So at least Germans know now, okay, Europe doesn't hate us. We just have to send something good.
One question: is this the first year that they could vote all over the world in
No.
Junior Eurovision?
Last year, I think as well.
Yes,
There are like 175 countries voting this year.
175.
Oh, yeah.
See,
Yeah,
how many
100
countries do we have actually?
But I was going to
200
193 UN countries, so
Yes.
that's pretty decent. Could you vote like more than once? Because I didn't try
Yeah.
that. You
Yeah.
could.
I voted
Yes.
4 times.
Yeah.
I voted Friday, Saturday, today in the morning, and today after the live show.
You
Okay.
could vote 20 times, all
Okay.
times
I
that you
voted
want in a
twice.
row.
I voted when I did my reaction, and I voted tonight. I didn't realize.
But I think that they don't count it.
They added. I saw in the group chat they added like a rule for like this word votes. I think there's like a rule that you cannot vote like bam 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 bam. But I don't know how it works. But there was like a new rule this year for it.
Can I also, just controversial conversation, which voting system do you prefer, adult Eurovision or junior Eurovision?
Adults.
Adult. I like when the voting is becoming a bit slower, because at Junior Eurovision, just announcing the 12 points, it's like going so fast that I am like losing countries.
With adult Eurovision, would you be open to the idea of the junior Eurovision idea where you can just log in and vote for your own country in 3 countries? Would you like
I
that?
hate
What
vote.
you mean? No.
I hate
No.
vote for my own country.
Yeah.
I don't like
All the Spanish people vote for their own country.
Yes, but I don't like to.
Obviously.
I don't want to have the option for vote for my own country. I think that the good thing is you have to choose one of the other countries.
Yes.
I think that's the nice thing, to support another country, not your own country. Support my own country. That's it. Of course, I'm going to support my own country. The nice thing is you have to support another country.
Yes,
That's a nice thing.
Really, if you think about it, take away the fun of it a little bit. Oh, if like say for example you had the UK and you're allowed to vote for your own country, everyone would go, "I'll vote for the UK. That's it. Don't worry about it. I don't want to know anything else." So it takes away the element of fun of it, and it sort of just make it lax the votes.
I've just realised actually these results tonight has made me realise something that actually I hadn't properly respected. Last year, the UK won the televote, and I purely thought it was because every country can vote for their own. I just assumed UK's got a massive population. The majority of people in the UK would vote for their own song. This year, we weren't, I don't think we were in the top 3 of the televote. So that means last year, people genuinely really liked the song. I thought it only won the televote last year because of UK voters, but we had the same UK voters this year. And I think we got 50 something. We weren't high. I don't think we were in the top 3 anyway. So I feel bad now because Faye evidently last year did very well with the televote. I just assumed she did so well last year because it was UK voters.
Of course. This year, you've been 7th in the televote.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel bad because I literally, when the televote came through for Faye, I was like, oh yeah, because obviously we can vote for our own country and the UK has 70 million people. Of course, we came first and we could vote for our own country. But evidently, she did very well last year. So I'm going to go back to last year and say well done to Faye.
I don't know how, they made it, but that doesn't affect, because in that case, Spain could be always in the first place, because we are all sick in Spain about we have to vote, we have to vote, and we are not the first in the televote every year. So
I said Faye.
I don't know.
It's Freya. Sorry.
I was waiting for you to notice.
I was like, kill
Did you
no.
notice this, Freya?
So guys, I have to
Sounds like
leave
babes, don't worry.
you.
That's
I have to
okay.
leave you because I have to do some stuff.
It's
for
all right. We're probably not going to be
university.
too much longer anyway. We've pretty much talked about everything, haven't we? But I think maybe we can end on this. Overall, did we agree on the top 5?
No.
What was the top 5 again?
France, Spain, Ukraine. No.
Yeah, Ukraine is also inside.
France, Spain, Armenia, United Kingdom, Ukraine.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
Vince.
Netherlands has to be there. Netherlands has to be there.
I know Netherlands should be in there. I
Netherlands
know
should have been there instead of Ukraine, in my opinion. But you know,
Yes, I could change that.
But a
Yes.
great winner. Congrats.
I will change Netherlands for Ukraine. Yeah.
Exactly.
I would do the same, but it's Junior Eurovision, and Ukraine is very Junior Eurovision.
I wouldn't.
Oh,
Maybe sorry, Vince, but
It's okay. You gave us
it.
points. You Spanish people, you hate Portugal right now. They gave 0 to Spain.
Oh, Portugal.
Yeah.
You didn't notice because you were in Spanish, but Portugal give us 0 points in the
I
day.
I noticed that as well.
We
What the
noticed. I
hell?
was like, whoa.
What happened?
Yeah.
There is
Well,
going to be
what did you
an
do to
Iberic
them?
war.
What did you do to them?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe something.
I was
Delegations fight, I
many-
guess.
How
I
many
was
points
expecting
did,
the 12 points, and then they give us nothing.
how
Yeah.
many points did Spain give to Portugal?
7 or something like that.
Oh.
Yes, we give. I think that we gave them points, but that's not the
Then-
point. The important thing is
then
that
you don't
Portugal
give them-
is always giving us points.
No.
It's their only job.
Like
To-
you must
to
have
give
been
us
very
points.
close.
You've got one job, Portugal,
I
to
can
give us
tell you
points.
one thing. I'm sorry, but it can be only one Greece and Cyprus situation. nothing else.
Yeah, agree.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
This is a Cyprus Greek situation. Absolutely.
Exactly.
And it's not
Because
going to-
people in my chat was saying, people was very angry about this. You have to know, very,
Yeah.
very, very angry. And people were saying, I'm not going to vote for Portugal anymore. And I was saying, well, we have Italy in the list, in the blacklist, because we hate now Italy because they didn't vote for Chanel. We hate France because France never voted us in the senior Eurovision. Now we hate Portugal. We have a
At
very
this point, it's
big
going to be
list.
the whole of Eurovision.
But yes, that was shocking. Zero.
I mean-
No.
I mean, what can Germany say? Just getting 2 points from Austria. Then Germany has to have so many countries on the blacklist.
Yeah, I'm sure. of
5
that.
years now.
I know.
Lord.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad.
Are you
So-
ready for the new season?
Yeah, it's pretty
Oh,
much.
yeah.
Already.
I'm so ready. Well, Benidorm Fest songs are coming out on the 14th of December, I believe.
Oh my
So
god.
I know Laura has. Has anyone engaged with Malta? Because I've not yet.
No.
I have my
No,
favorite.
It's Malta. I done one, but I wanted to wait until the end till we got all the finalists. So I'm going to react to the finalists after this, actually. Once
I
we're all
have
done.
my top 5 ready.
It's
Malta-
juicy. It's a whole mess.
Oh, really? So it's
No,
worth
I
it.
was gonna say Malta is so going to the final.
Do you think with who though? Sara
With-
Bonucci or Matt
Blah,
Black?
blah, 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 blah,
I'm not saying anything. I'm just
must
saying
talk
that
about
Malta
this in the
is
chat.
having is
Yeah.
very colorful and amazing. Amazing.
God,
And
it
we have
was a
Czech
hot mess.
Republic.
And Czech
Yeah,
Czech
Republic.
4th of
Republic is when
December.
I'm in Munich. That's on the 4th of
Czechia.
December.
You're going to.
Do it when you come back. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Czechia is coming now in 2 weeks, right?
Although
Yeah.
I don't know, I'll ask a certain someone that works with the delegation that me and Noosh know. I don't know when they're going to get the final result. I think it's just the show. So of who the artists are in their
Yes.
songs. Don't know if we're going to get the final result. I'll double check with someone that me and Noosh know, just to confirm it and then let you guys know.
So Noosh, obviously you're out because you're in America, but
Yeah.
obviously Vinz and Laura, Stockholm, Melody Festivalen.
I
glad
can
you asked,
confirm.
darling.
When is it?
I can confirm, and I'll have my Swedish best friend with me. So
I
you'll
bought
meet
me
some
and
Swedish
Georgie-
besties.
Paco, me and Georgie are coming. I bought our tickets today.
I want to go so
I'm going to
bad.
get the tickets with my Swedish bestie. We're going to come and see you.
Laura, it's an amazing weekend. Obviously, Nush, it's difficult being in America.
9th of March. March 9th.
Yeah,
Thanks.
see, like if it
Beautiful
was
news.
nearer Eurovision, I could have come
Yeah.
a little bit early, but
Shane and Georgie, you remember back on my date last year in Stockholm? The guy,
Yes.
remember him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
I
crying
know.
almost.
But
I
I
remember-
remember. I remember talking to that guy all 4.
I miss him. Where
Well,
is
hold
he?
on. Are we talking about the guy that Vinz introduced us to?
Yes.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
The one that he
crying.
said he's madly in love with, and then we just heard nothing after.
Who was?
Yeah.
Oh no, Vinz was crying. So Vinz, how's things going with the Swedish?
I follow him. Yeah, I think I saw it yesterday.
follow-
Again, his face. We follow each other, but we don't talk. I invited him to Barcelona, but he was busy, so we never meet again.
Right,
But
Nush and Laura, literally, there's context here. So we are enjoying ourselves. And
Partying.
Vinz, yeah, well, I'm not going to put it online, but
At
like
the time of his life, put it that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
with a certain somebody who, FYI, looked like some frickin' Swedish royal family Adonis, and
Rude.
he was very happy.
I'm
Yes.
sure he
Oh.
was. It sounds like
Vinns din nya pjuckvännen.
Bro, I don't know.
Isn't that true? Isn't that true, Georgie?
It is very true. It is very true.
I'm gonna text him tonight, okay? I'm gonna text him tonight, and then I will be back
Yes.
in March.
yes.
I hope. But now I got to
Girlie,
Eurovision.
we need to see this. Also,
So Vince,
I'm
are you coming to Stockholm for
Barcelona.
Melodifestivalen? Vince?
I have my exams, but maybe I will try. But so far, no.
Okay.
But I will probably go because I need my love of my life.
So there is a space there, Laura, because we've
Sure.
lost a Swedish Viking god, and we need Slavanda.
I'll come through with my Swedish bestie. She will love all of you. 100%.
Slay.
She's like my sister, so it's all good. Also, I'm gonna do Barcelona's pre-party this year.
Oh, me too.
I got my ticket for 3 days, so
Slay.
we're good.
I thought we're all doing that, aren't we?
Yes,
I-
if you
I
want
don't
to,
know.
most of us we are doing Barcelona.
Yes.
Let's-
España.
I don't think is Nush doing it though.
I haven't got any.
You better,
tickets.
bitch.
What's the date of that again? I know we spoke about it ages
The
ago. My mind.
4th and 5th and 6th of April.
April.
Yes, 6th of April. Yeah.
I mean, it's potential. It's just like so expensive to fly over.
Yeah,
Like,
There's also one in Oslo. We've got that one in Oslo as well. So
Oh,
if y'all
yeah.
want to come to that too, you're more than welcome.
okay, we'll think
Yeah,
about
the
it.
Oslo
Check.
one's on a weird day. It's on a Sunday.
It's on the 20th of April.
It's a Sunday, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Believe so.
Hey.
No idea. But London
Yes.
Eurovision the day after Barcelona, so that's gonna
Oh my
be fun.
God, okay.
Paco, yes.
Well, we are doing Amsterdam, Barcelona, and Madrid the 3 weeks in a row, isn't it?
I am.
I
Yes.
am.
Me and you are together.
We both.
Georgie has to work out whether he can do Madrid.
I will know until December if I do the Madrid one too.
Georgie's coming to visit me in 2 weeks' time, and we're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cute.
Nice.
I do want to do more though. I do want to do more. We need to
Me
branch.
too.
off
So,
something.
Laura, you're doing Barcelona, and are you doing Amsterdam?
No, I couldn't get a ticket. I was at a meeting.
Laura, but you have the London pre-party is in the 7th of April. It's in the same
Yeah,
weekend
it's
of
the day after
Barcelona.
Barcelona. Day after. We can do this. We can do this. I've
It's
got Munich for
up to
Joker out, and I've
Rhino.
got Barcelona for Joker out all next week. So we can do this.
Don't
I
jump
can
too
do it
much.
to the point. I can do it for
Laura,
years.
you become a Joker's out groupie. What's going
Yeah,
on
actually,
there?
Absolutely. She's the
Oh,
No, that is what she is. Like that's
Laura, you are like literally the definition of a groupie.
yes.
Leave
sis.
me alone with this bag.
Slay.
Listen, I've just been to 1 gig abroad and now I've got 2 more. Let me live my life.
Laura, have you got any kind of like things you want to talk about in regards to that
Intimacy.
experience?
It was absolutely amazing. I can't lie.
Okay.
Bloody cold, -5, but absolutely
oh,
amazing.
it's like that here. It's pretty cold.
It's like snowing, literally. I'd do it all over again though. It was so worth it. And I got barricade, which I'm very grateful for. So I do it all over again. Extremely cheap too, so I highly recommend Vilnius.
Okay.
90 quid for 2 nights.
Okay.
That's really good.
So, but I'll tell you more.
and
Before
it
we
means
go, have you got any words?
only one question, because Shane
Yes.
is talking all the time. Who is going for tickets on Tuesday? Or from all of you? Are you
We're
all?
I
gonna
got my tickets.
try. We're gonna
Okay, so
try.
everybody's trying for tickets. And Paco, you are in Malmo, and everybody else is going to try to go to Copenhagen.
I've been to Copenhagen too, so I can give you the down low on everything.
I am.
Yeah,
in
you've got a
Malmo.
little tour guide.
Yeah, we'll definitely figure this out between. I need to figure everything out.
yeah,
I'm thinking Tuesday.
If we get the accreditation for Eurovision,
You can
we're
just
going
live
to
on the
be
street.
in the press
Sleep on
room.
the street.
What is that he said?
I don't know. Some people it's
What did
sleeping
you
on the
What
street,
did you
sleeping on
say,
the street.
Georgie?
I said, if you get the accreditation, you can just sleep on the street. It's
See?
fine.
Yes, that's it.
You guys here have to help me this year. Last year I didn't try, but this year I want to be there with you, so help me.
I didn't have the
Yeah.
passport last year. I'm going to get it this
Yes.
year.
I will
Take it
never
out
do
We
now.
will. That's it.
We
Just
will
apply
get
and
it.
we'll get it.
We will all get it. We're going to speak it into existence now, and in 6 months' time, we're going to see the results, and we will all get it and all be there as well.
I'm excited.
So I'm saying bye because
We should all say
We'll
bye.
say bye.
Yeah.
We'll say
Oh,
bye.
yeah.
You can
But
sit there
yeah,
for 4
anyway,
hours.
thank you
Like
everyone for
3, 4,
watching.
yeah.
Remember to follow all of these amazing YouTubers here. I'll put their names down in the description. And yeah, we're getting ready for normal Eurovision now.
Oh
Eurovision
my God, this is starting again.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Wow.